Hmm? Left side. Move it to the left side. Play my console, James. Up here. There you go. Alright, now we're in action. Feeling good. Neato. Neato. Nice. Alright. Hey, buddy.
There you are. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
I've made a good joke to myself.
There you are. There's nothing. No worries. Venturing. There you are. I'll be heading
down below. Sure.
No.
That means that he's down. Going to be down. White town area, I think. Alright, chaos. Alright, crystal cave. Depths. Let's see. So next, I need to beat somebody. Who's it gonna be? What's my weapons? I feel like it's been a minute since I've actually looked. I had the Devil May Cry 5 run. So let's look. We got this stuff. We got that stuff. All kinds of cool stuff. Shadow leggings. Owl's ring and wolf ring for poise. That's probably gonna be fine for now. I wonder if I should like have a bow or something. Maybe a short bow just to have it. Do I have a short bow? Composite bow light. No, I don't have it short. I don't want to carry any weight. Not no more weight. So we can. I guess yeah. Let's head back towards the Chamber of the Princess, Daughter of Chaos. Yeah, Daughter of Chaos. I think I'll have to beat that gross dude. Grosso. Da, 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 da. I like streaming in the morning. Feels good. Feels good, man. Boom. Let's probably blow up some of these souls, huh? Before I lose them. Not quite enough to do anything with. That sucks. Yeah, well, who needs souls anyway? Down we go. Hello, friends. Flipadelphia. Okay, so done in Orlando, done all that stuff, so I probably should. I don't remember how to kill this dude. It's gonna be annoying. Oh well. We'll see. Try arm. We know. Nice build, bro. What do you say? Path? No. No path here, my friend. You are out of luck. I got that Ariana Grande song stuck in my head. That's a problem. These are a few of my favorite things. I think that's. I actually don't even know how the lyrics go. I just mix it with that. My favorite something song. Try backstepping. Okay. This discharge sure is ceaseless. Hey, bud. Oh, really? Oh, I should be safe, huh? Take a hit of that sauce. I can't really tell what he's doing. Oops, too soon. One shot. I should have done that little thing where he like hit his hand and then he dies, but I haven't killed him legit in a long time, apparently, according to that effort. But I'm doing good damage on him, so it's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna turn out okay. No, kidding. Nah, I've played through it a few times, but it's like the first time probably in the last 5 years. So, you know, a little rusty on these boys. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. A little rusty on these boys. Good boys, but a little rusty on them. But this particular boy is one that, like, I feel like I barely ever been fighting. He's gonna do a move right now, right? That's what it is. He's gonna do it again, I think, before I get a chance to do anything cool. Yeah, I think you can, like, do something where you, like, punch his fist, like, basically give him a pound a few times. But I haven't killed him regular, like, I don't think ever. I think the first time I did act that way. Like, where you put away your weapon and I think you just knuckle up. Which looks cool, actually, but I just wants to do it the hard way, because I's a pain. Moron is sorry, that name, I didn't want to call you Moron. Yeah, I mean, if you don't cheese it, for sure, it can be a challenge, but the main problem I think is that just getting back in front of them to do your attacks and rolls and hit them with your sword, because he just blasts you with fire from a distance. But you know, we'll get there. I got plenty of time. I streamed for a long time today. I'm not in any rush. Chill zone. How are you doing, Moron? So let's see. When he does that, I should probably do something else that's not get burned alive. That's the faith I need, Moron. It's the faith I need. Do your next thing right now. Here it comes. I'm gonna die in this hole again. I should have just cut left, so I can never remember which way is the way that he doesn't shoot from there. I think he's gonna do it either way. I guess I could just also be completely lazy and then just go finish the other guys. Of the 4 final souls I've killed, what's the name? Oh, thank you for the follow, Nick King. Thanks for joining the friendship train. We're here now. We're at it. We're taking care of business right now. Yeah, you'll see that my style of streaming is that I'm just super chill, hanging out. But yeah, we've taken care of the 4, we've taken care of, what's his name? Drawing a complete blank on these guys' name. We killed the one that's, we have Nito left, and we have yeah, exactly. I'm learning that the hard way, Mick King. I think I really just don't have any recollection of this being that difficult, but I wonder if I just beat him the first time. So when you're in front of him, like when I started this, it's pretty straightforward to just go ahead and dodge his basic attacks if you're in the zone for that. But I don't know, I don't ever remember having this problem of like running all the way back. So yeah, basically we have a bit of chaos and we have Nito. That's like all the 4 boy souls. So maybe if when he does this thing, try going backwards, maybe? No, he's not. He's gonna hurt me. He's gonna hurt my feelings again, aren't you? I mean, I could theoretically almost reach him. That late timing on that thing. I forgot he's hitting you with whatever there's on the back of his back. Yeah. Now we're getting it. Now I know. You're not running by him, just letting him attack you from the side. Every day you learn something new. So yeah, we got, after this we have Lith. How's it going, my friend? I'm testing and tuning on the ceaseless discharge. It's going about as well as you'd expect. Good morning. Well, good morning to me, probably like good afternoon. I feel like I say that every single Saturday. Good morning to me, good afternoon. Ceaseless Discharge is a really nasty name. I got that Ceaseless Discharge. It's critical. Oh yeah. But actually, I think we're gonna be okay now because I kept doing the dumb thing trying to fight him in the front. And the smart thing is gonna be just to fight him here on the side. So I don't get blasted by that fire brand. I like hang out in front of him. Don't do anything bad. Don't do it. Alright, here we go. Okay, he's right now. Swing your thing. Oh, so again, burned by the fact that he hit you with that thing on the side of his body instead of a fist. Eat. Yeah, you know, you're right. I'm going to make this much easier for myself and just go take on Nito and go down the skull path. Yeah, we've killed the 2. We've destroyed the Ornstein Smo, so we opened up all the paths with the Duke's Archives. We've gone through... I can't remember what the other 4... There's Nito, the 4 big souls. There's Nito, there's Bit of Chaos. And then there's the other 2. Those other 2 are the ones I've killed. What are those other 2? Need a bit of guess. There you go. Those 2. See the Scales and 4 Kings. Man, thank you, McKing, for getting that. Because I was just like, I cannot remember the name of those boys at all. Once they die, I guess they die in my memory too. Yoink. It's gonna be rough that you're gonna join me on the but it's probably whatever way I'm not saying is probably the right way. But I think I just say Nito because those are old tires that I used to get on my car. Nito brand tires. What if I could just jump off there? Shouldn't have done that. I just wanted to see. I don't know why I suddenly thought I was going to make a new Dark Souls shortcut. I was like, I can... You know what? That's not that far. Level up, level up, level up. Yeah, I did. But then once the gravity started to really take hold, like, it was all kind of downhill, as one might say. But this is, are you going to be streaming today? Yeah, those skeletons don't care. They're about that life. They're like, we're going to go 0 to 100 to death just to make sure that this particular Reborn does not handle his dark deeds and dark business. Soon, get out of the way, get out of the way. Move them bones. This is, I feel bad. This is like another area that I definitely barely remember, but I do know that the Great Scythe is in here somewhere. That was like one of my early playthroughs, like real favorite things to use was these guys, those red skulls. Go ahead. No. This is gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Last week went so smoothly. Actually, 2 weeks ago. Last week we went through and played Devil May Cry 5 all the way from tits to toes, and that was real. That's a really good game. Let me know if the game is too loud, because it seems too loud. Let's find out. Yeah, those skeleton bros. Bring these boys down. Let's bring that game down. Here we go. Alright. Yeah. This should be good. Thanks, my king. I suppose I should take my time, I think aesthetically, this is kind of one of my favorite parts in the game, besides Anor Londo. Anor Londo has a very cool look to it, but the way these catacombs look, and the way Pinwheel and Naito/Nito look, I really think that this is what drew me into the game early on. Of course, I had made the mistake, and before I knew anything about the game, to like try to do this area very early. I spent like 45 minutes per each skeleton. Maybe that's why I thought that the areas were so special, because I had to slowly progress through them, and then eventually found out not the way to do this. Here we go. I bet you'll be back. Oh, come on. Okay. Real cool. Oh, hi. Well, he parried me. Yeah, that's what I figured eventually would happen. No souls, cuz that's not the guy. It's not the man you're looking for. Right in your head. Now this part may as well be blind to me because it's been a very long time. I want you guys to beat me up a little bit so I can start doing stuff to you. Oh. Yeah, those guys definitely will gang up on you. Yep, let's keep moving. This is as expected. Roll back so I can heal. Shoop. I think they're about to do the same thing to me. Oh wow. Stop. Boy, beat me on the draw. There's so many of them that like they want to get through that way. I should probably get like an occult weapon, right? Like that's the thing that can kill these things without having to kill their conjurer, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna be a run by situation. I just like should run all the way back to the bonfire. I'm like, hey, can we do this again? Get out of the doorway, dude. Oh, you're Satan. Yep. This is my new nightmare. I live here now. This is where I live. I live in this bone pile. Where I'm running away from skeletons for eternity, including door block skeleton. Too soon, Junior. Actually, I think we're alright. Okay, so there's this way, not that way. Oh, you. I appreciate your vigor, my guy. That just straight horizontal lightning screw attack was fantastic. Man, it's been a while since I've seen that move. I didn't remember how real intense it is. He's like M. Bison straight from Street Fighter 3 Alpha. Oh, hey. Yeah, and the thing is, I like the way it looks. I think it's a good look. With a huge sword, and then, you know, with the Havel on, like, you're not gonna really have to worry so much about the... Uh-oh. Nope. There it is. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Come on. Yeah, with the poise, so you're not getting knocked out of every animation you've ever done in your entire life. Okay. He was also your master. So, McKing, what do you play? I guess I'm assuming you definitely play some Souls games. Anything? Oh, hey, buddy. Alright, cool. Let's see. It looks like it's turned into a lot of strength and not much dex, and gonna be using the sword the whole time. Yeah. I think the only one that's like the red-haired stepchild, of course, is Dark Souls 2. The rough one. BK Great Sword, Black Knight Great Sword. Yeah, pretty much all power. That's the old man, I haven't played this game in a long time build. Like, hit the thing hard, and not that many times. So if you look at the stuff we got, you can kind of tell where we've been. And actually, I can probably check the souls that I have as well. The Great Soul. Sif, Smoke, Weird. I can't get up there. Cause I've been through it, bro. Been through the things. There's Lucerne. I got the that large ember from I think that's the depths, right? It's the right way. Yeah, not on purpose. I'll tell you that much right now. This has actually been a relatively lucky run. Like getting the Black Knight Great Sword and all that, like just a kind of a lucky-ish run on drops. Ouch. Oh, this is a problem. Don't do it. Look at those. Barry Sanders. Look at me. NFL football star. Yeah, that's actually a really good weapon. It took me a while to get used to the attack animations on that one, if I remember correctly. Once you get there, it's like the delivery is real nice. Get out of the way, dude. We're gonna be just drinking this juice. Sipping on this orange juice. Okay, and move. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. To your friend. Oh, hi. Hi, it's me. Hello. Oops. Should use those at some point. Let's see. Oops. And this is where I'll die, I think. Not gonna pop a humanity for extra health, so yeah, it's kind of what I thought. We pulled those levers and we've done those things, so we're in a good place. Progress is progress. Weird. I should have probably rested at the other one so I can get the my other 10 from Firelink. That's right, McCang. Just like the NFL player. But you know, everybody has to get tackled sometime. somebody wraps you up, you know, it's just how it goes. This game has so many little things that I just think are really neat. The little sound that it makes when you know, arrive again at Firelink. Whoops. Actually, I need to make sure I rest here. Actually use the bonfire. 1, so I don't have to teleport here again. And 2, so I can get those kindlings. Let me get my kindlings. Right, yeah, exactly. Hang, it's like, let's hear it and you know these sounds. Even the little sound effects that you hear throughout the game are just like, yeah, that's it. I know exactly where I am. Move. Hey, move. There you go. Yeah, I know you're gonna do that thing you like to do. That thing you do. Sure. Keep a running. Sploink. Oh, there we go. Well, you gave me that spinning back fist. Way to go. You're doing really great. Go join MMA. Go join the UCF. UFC, I mean. Nope. Triple nope. There we go. Hi again, fellas. Give me that poise, though, bro. Oh, this is, yeah, I deserve that. You can't take that many wrong turns and expect that skeletons won't kill you. That's my 2019 resolution. Don't take so many turns. Oh, skeletons will kill you. 2019 motto. If you don't know where you're going, them skeletons will catch you. You'll catch those hands from those skeletons. It's the Vale. What up, Vale? Good morning. Well, yeah, it's morning for you too, probably. I think. Good morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well. If you get out late, you get the steak. Make too many turns, you get the skeleton. 2019 says, don't make the wrong turn, you'll get attacked by skeletons. Put that on a plaque. As you howl at the sun. The darkest soul indeed, Vale. Okay, so let's not let this happen again. So we're gonna miss. Strike one. These are kills. Yeah, they're actually dying. Okay, there we go. Let's be a little bit more proactive here. Let's not let them do the things that they want to do to your butt. That's your butt, man. Yeah, it really is, Vale. Good old Zwei. I'm so used to not having enough strength to wield it that like, I naturally still want to automatically two-hand to get going. But my boy's strong enough now. He can one-hand this big sword. He's strong enough to one-hand his big sword. Yeah, he's just playing with the dagger at this point. All right, now we've done a little progress work. Come on down, buddy. I know you're in there. I don't care about you. Get away. Okay, so boink. Hey. You're still dying, so we're all right. Now let's take a little look. I see you, Bowman. Choke, 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 choke. I really feel like the Great Scythe is somewhere around here. I guess it kind of doesn't matter because I'm not going to use it, but we got this area a little thinned out. But like off this ledge. No, well. Yeah, it's not off the ledge. I just can't remember. I have the whole, like, the remastered strategy guide that's on a bookshelf over there, and I'm not going to pick that up. I can't do that. So, here we are. I can't help you doing that thing. Everybody doing that thing you do. That's right, Vale. I really don't want the chat to be bothered by this foolishness. Because I mean, it's just a weapon I'm not going to use. I found that thing. I don't want to use it. Oh, you guys. Huh? Let's meet again. Why don't you kill those skellies, bro? There we go. You guys are down for the count too, so that makes it real good. So what's your big plan today, Vale? Got anything going? Exciting events. That's a pretty good day. I particularly like the part where there was naps. Okay, there's you. There's you. Oh, I seem to run myself into the exact same trap that killed me. Oh, hello. Oh, you are the worst. You didn't die. If there's one thing I appreciate about backstabs in this game is that they give you some time to at least think about what's going on. Juiced. Oh man, that's not good, Vale. We gotta work on your stress coping skills. So you can get to sleep at night. Juiced, how's it going? How's that? How's them games treating you? How's Hatsune Miku treating you? Or have you expelled her from your life this weekend? Man, I think that door opens. Yeah, there it is. Sleeping. Fitful. Dressed out. 2-hour batches. I feel like I should, that's writing for like a graphic novel. Don't do it. Stop. Yeah, there you go. Improvement. I don't, hurt or attack yourself with that. Are you gonna die? Yeah, good. Oh, man. Yeah, Vale, that's rough. Years ago, I used to work in a bank call center. And I would field calls for all kinds of different requests. And it messed with me, man. Couldn't do it. Eventually. People used to like my voice. Or just because that's a thing. But otherwise, it was just eye-numbing at times. 100%. This is not what I need to do. I want to say it's right there. I want to say I fall off this ledge. Yeah. Well, people, they would be, they were pretty much always angry. I can't say anything different about it. I mean, now that's what I do. Just pretty much, for whatever reason. That's it. See, I knew the great Scythe was down here. Yeah, for whatever reason, at work, they, block everything, but they don't block Reddit. Now I want to read the item description. I feel like I accomplished something. I'm like Vadi Vidya in here. Let's see. A weapon with a long curved blade converted from a wheat harvesting tool. Magnificent, sharp curved blade instills fear in its opponents. Perhaps it's a survival instinct at work. Vale, you're going to the wrong subreddits. You gotta stick to the video games. And then also not controversial video games. And also not ones made from 2000 on. So you need, what dex do you need for this actually? Just slip that on in there. Yeah. No Reddit for angry rants. It's not gonna lead to your best mental health state. That's death that way. That way theirs beats death. But yeah, I definitely played through this game the entire way with a great scythe by just wind sprinting down there and doing that. Drop down to get that blade. And it was a pretty glorious weapon. The moveset is really good because it does like a run forward. Let's see if I can actually use that. I don't know if I can actually equip it right now, but yeah. That one. And this move right, that step forward was it just worked real good for me whenever I was playing with it before. And it's not a special weapon either, so you're able to really max it out. Bonfire. Yeah, you do, juiced. That's good stuff. Yeah, no spikes shoot out of that. But yeah, it looks really cool, juiced. Yeah, that's one of my biggest pet peeves about my own setup right now is like no desk space. Oh my, get out of here. Get away. Roll. Something bad's about to happen. I can't remember what. What is the bad thing that's about to happen? Here. What that bad thing? Yes. You're definitely talking my language, Vale. I was actually just thinking about that, like, not just the other day, actually. Too soon, Junior. The third floor is the museum. Juiced. You deserve that win. You deserve that W. I know, like a desk, like a mega huge desk, and that's like the only thing in there. That's like the goal. I don't need a couch. I don't need a living room TV. I need a big desk where I can put all my video game monitors up so I can stream easily and effectively. And bam. That's where we go. Remember bonfires? They were nice. It was nice when this game had those. Come on up, friends. That's the world I want to live in. I feel safe in that world. Playing games from space. Play games from the past. Good luck. Oh, hi. Oh. Shiver me timbers. Get away from me. What? Oh, come on, dude. I guess I got hit by something. I thought I hit the parry. I didn't think that the skeleton man hit me, but I guess the skeleton brother was behind me, or reached around with a strong grab. That's weird again. I thought that they would let you do that. Boost. No, I can't. Can't post legs. It's weird. Yeah, Nightbot does hate juice. It looks like they Nope, don't want to do that. (3/16, 2018). Ah, I see. I was like untime out him. Nightbot, please. You know what I should do to juice actually, now that we're here. What? That's weird. Hopefully I'm still streaming. Yeah, we're still good. Thanks, Liv. How weird. I don't wonder why I suddenly just like lost connection on the souls. Lurk, but not really. No, what I'm gonna do is move. One moment, please. Okay. That was bothering me. Ooh. Ooh. Red alert. You. But no worries, you guys. Definitely lurk and do your thing. I'll be here. Doing this. Running a long way around again. I can post links now. No, you heathen. Juiced why? I have to, let's see. These skeletons are gonna kill me. Oh, I can hear him coming. Oh, you're hanging out. What a nice guy. Thanks, skeleton man, for not. Oops. Oh. Watching you. Hey. Access. Used. Yep. Okay, and so these are summons are regular for Nightbot. Yeah, just push it to the limit. Oh, well, I can see the links they posted. Can I post links.com? You know what? I think I'm gonna not just. I'm just gonna not have that there. It's like if it annoys me, that if people like say stuff. Yeah, let's just let people do that. Mm-hmm. Hard to Jew. Okay. One. No, not that. Yeah, I saw him do that. Oh no, McKing Juice is a friend of the family basically. And he was posting links. Then he wanted to test if he could post links. He discovered that he could not post links. Then he posted links one more time. So I just have to get him unblocked and actually just made it to where we can enable the link. It doesn't bother me. Like now I'm like looking to how to de-time out, and by the time I figure it out, he's going to be timed out, or done timing out anyway. Which is neat. Wonder if I can just a dog man. So if I do this, maybe. And then isn't that great streaming? Like fantastic. That skeleton's just gonna be running in and out. I think I can just do like, is that what it is? Yeah. Let's try that. I wonder if I should do the ad. It's probably a backslash. Nah, a Nightbot didn't. It's just a timeout looking at the. This may allow you to turn bands on it. Cleared out. Either use unban command or overwrite the timeout with a new 1 second timeout. What if I do this? Where's this timeout? Or boost RP. No. Okay. Let's see if he's back in action yet. You're out on bail, and I think I turned it off to where those links, well, the links are available. The juiciest. You've been released from your shackles, the bindings, your false imprisonment. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Look at that. Look at that. Love. You can find love in a stream. Nice front roll, dick. You know I love you. I don't have to worry about it since I'm pretty sure I remember where I'm going this time. He says with trepidation. Great value. That way seems right. To the hole. Nope. Wow, really? I got parried by a skeleton. What do? What do? Charcoal. Donuts. I want some donuts, man. Move. Move. And that's definitely not the way I want to go, huh? Yeah, you know what? Fall off, you terrible skeletons. All donut. We're a char. We all make mistakes. I need grown folks donuts. How are you doing today? That was your stream last night. I lurked in there. The Danganronpa. Just okay. That's the turn I missed. Skellies. Ugh. I think this area actually. Really thinking about it, yeah. Treasure. This isn't treasure. No, this is treasure. Kuro. Master Blaster Kuro's arrived on the scene. Losing success. Well, I don't know about everyone else, but I'm doing great. Doing great because I can't remember where I'm going in this game. Oh, you lit me on fire. You terrible person. It's all good, man. Whoops. I'm on that sauce. Wait. Up. Okay. Thanks. What a helpful note. It just... Oh, wait. It was a helpful note. Yeah, buddy. Kuro's a working man. Living a hard life. Miracle tranquil walk of peace. Working hard for the man, but making his own way. My name is Kuro. Working hard in a... Yeah. Roman got a job now. You know it's his destiny. You train me and I'll train you. Roman. Gulp. And knock out that last semester. Wait, cakewalk. And then there's this guy at the end who's probably gone now. What was the purpose of that guy? He just existed. But yeah, Colt. Definitely this. I found this area kind of confusing. Oh yeah. Old games. You guys are real jerks. Get to die. Oh, I didn't kill their master. I think it's because of my Kuramon song. Move. Okay, so let's get out of here. Oh, bone wheels. Ah! These guys suck. What if I just run by them? I'm only gonna run into this problem later. Sounds like a future Mr. Cunningham problem. Nope, it's a right now problem. Okay, next time I'll kill them. You always got each other run by. McKing saw it coming. Bone whale. Yeah, very, very near future. Definitely became a very near future problem. Oh, here it is. Quacks is back. Good to see you, my dear friend. Home ownership. That's positive. That's a thing that's happening for you. Yeah, these guys are the worst, King. The bone wheels, they just don't stop. They can't stop, they won't stop. Oh, what? What? I think that Quacks is on the road to that path. If not completed that. It still feels bad, Lith. It does. It hurts. I thought the other day, Quacks, that you were saying that you were in the process of buying a house, I want to say? Or had just one? I could be going crazy. Always possible. Wax. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna run by all these boys. Sky. Good morning, my friend. Building one, that's what it is. Gulp. That's what it is. That's like on the path to homeownership. Don't act like I'm crazy, Quacks. That's what you. That's good. Nothing's going otherwise. How's life treating the Quacks? And Sky, welcome to the stream. We've been running around and dying a lot because I apparently don't remember how to play this game. Alright, Lithsis. Thank you. I appreciate the lurking. Move. Oh, about that life? Life is good. There's all these skeletons, like, just kind of hanging out. Things are going pretty well. Doing my best. That sound, explosive skeleton heads. Go ahead. Oh, neat. This place is a trap. Yeah. Lanolets. The next big boss is going to be Nito. Well, you're gonna get Pinwheel first, I believe. I think that dude's ready to parry me. Too soon. Shots fired, Quacks. This how we do me? This how you do me? No, we're making progress. Things are going to go okay. Come off the ledge. Just jump off of it. Yep. They'll just dunk on my head, everybody. Dunk on me. This is gonna be a problematic scene we're in for. Bones just flying around. Not yet. Look at that. These boys, huh? Yeah, McKing is seeing it now. He's seen the problem. If I just do one of these. Swing and a miss. Alright. That's why I really helped him right there, didn't it? Oh. Oh. Away from me, undying skeleton people. What? Right to a wall. There you go. Seems like a good time for a little sip of Diet Coke. I think I'm missing a bonfire in there as well. Bloodborne. You should take the axe. Yeah, take the axe. How'd they end up in here? How did they become so down with wheels that they became one with wheel? I am one with the wheel. The great wheel is here. I've become one with it. I want to roll forever and stun lock you till, well, Diet Coke. The best drink for when you're hanging with your friends. Playing Dark Souls. Do you like Dark Souls? You probably like Diet Coke too. So that's my Pepsi. Yeah. Sky, Bloodborne. Man, I like Bloodborne's a good game. That's a good game. It's a challenging game. I find it more tense than Dark Souls. I'm on board with you actually on that, Char. I've been drinking like a lot of dark pop, but I think I'm going to mix in more light diet soda. I like diet ginger ale and diet root beer. Quite a bit actually. And the thing with Bloodborne is that you know, the health items are consumable, so repetitious losing can really result in like a failure spiral in a way that you don't really get in Dark Souls so much. Because, you know, you can always go back to the bonfire and get your Estus, but in Bloodborne you end up having to grind for more blood vials or grind for souls to get more vials. This is not the way I should go. And that makes the game like, well, might as well start again, like, pretty frequently. Nope. Walk to the ledge. Ah. Yeah, I've heard of that like a lot in over the years. Really, dude. I'm gonna die here. It's fine. I'm gonna read the chat. Oh yeah. The actual, you know, execution of a blood vial is quick, but if you're like starting out that game and you're, you know, really burned out, like and losing a lot, then you're gonna end up in a situation where you've run completely out of blood vials. And then your gameplay is real short. And you have to either grind for more or buy more. McKing says, regular beer for me. That's good. I used to get into the alcohol spirit. A bit. A lot. That's actually, you know, one of the things that actually made me start streaming. Is once I quit drinking, I was like, I don't really have anything to do on a Friday night. Might as well play video games. And try my best to make friends. Because I don't got it anymore. No, not anymore. I'm 2.5 years sober. 2.5. Making it happen. Yeah, you didn't know it was Friday's guy. Oh, thanks, McKing. Like, it's not one of those things that, like, I'm not a person that celebrates their birthday or anything like that, because I didn't do anything on my birthday. Ever get pooped out. Mom did all the hard work, but I do pay attention to when, you know, to the efforts I've made to become 100% sober guy. Oh, thanks, McKing. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a big deal for a while, but now it's real chill. I'm just used to it. Nope. Swinging a miss. But I appreciate the bits, McKing. You definitely didn't have to do that. I so appreciate. Oh, I almost fell off that. My head got too big for a moment. Almost fell off the little rail. Cut. Oh, I appreciate it, McKing. Definitely far too kind. Get killed. The sound effects in this area are kind of weird sometimes, like the backstab sounds and all that jazz. Doesn't seem quite right. Hey, look. Yeah, that turns that sideways. That's what's happening there. If I was getting chased, I bet that would be something. What do you think you are, a chiropractor? We're adjusting all these skeletons. Ah, that's what I want to know, McKing. Where's that bonfire? Oh. Mr. JRPG, good morning. By the bonfire, is it? That's what we needed. That's what we needed. I'm not staying alive, actually, Mr. JRPG. Thanks, McKing. Raising the roof. 2019, we're raising the roof when we get bonfires. But I do need to hurry up and take care of it. Guns. Oh, you're talking about arm guns. I was like, there's not guns in Dark Souls. I did make it to the bonfire, Mr. JRPG. Things are going all right now. Oh! Cool, man. Cool, man. That is a very good username. And we gotta raise that roof. I'm gonna do it with you right here, just taking it to the heavens. Ever tried the pizza cutter from BB? I don't think they call it the pizza cutter. But no, I have not. I actually pretty much stuck with what's the one that turns from like a stabby sword to a great mallet looking thing? I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. But that's kind of what I stick with most of the time. Yeah, it is. The Kirk hammer. Be cool, man. Being cool. What is that? Why are you here? Why are you on the ground right there, you exploding head? That's not how that's supposed to go. But yeah, so I'm assuming that most people here are going to at least try to play Sekiro. After I defeat BioShock finally on Friday, that's going to be the Friday game for sure. 2 hours, Sekiro. We're going to be happy about it. Oh, you are the worst. Sip, and then roll. I'm really glad I didn't fall into that hole. The Bloodstarved Beast. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait, let's deal with this problem first. You gotta stay up here. Oh, that's cool. Cool, man. That's cool, man. That's cool, man. Nice to meet you, Bone Wheel. Oh. I get what I deserve. That's really cool, making videos for that. Yeah, they're a real pain. They're a real class hole. Cool, man. I'm gonna let that happen every time. It's fine. My life is that. What's dexterity? First of all, Sky, because that's not the world I live in. They are indeed assassins. Like they just like jump out on you. Let's go. I did find the great site, so this has been a perfect run. Get out of here, skeleton men. You know, I don't even remember this part being that hard. I wonder if it's because I haven't killed off these backup skeletons. Nope. Huh, neat. That worked out. So cool, man. Do you stream anything? I'm hoping some Souls-like games, maybe. Love to have somebody to watch play some more Souls. I mean, yeah, but I mean, there's also strength. And I think in this weapon scales better with strength, I think. I don't know if there's actually double C on this one. I shouldn't be looking at this now. Now, to your point, though, Sky, yeah, I have not really updated dexterity much. I really pushed to get the strength of the two-hand required to do the two-handed things that I needed to two-hand to do. Yeah, so I'm just creating a real problem for myself again. Oh. Well, you're gonna do anything for? Do you do things like for YouTube? Cool, man. Yeah, so I get a higher strength bonus than dex bonus on this boy, but none of it's like S. But there's you do have like a YouTube channel that's very cool. Cause your boy trying to subscribe. Oops, not what I meant to do. Kind of worked. Your boy trying to subscribe. This is a real problem where I'm at. On a real issue. Dragon's Dogma. I did. I like that game. That's a fun game. Have you played it, Sky? Yeah, buddy. That's the goal, cool man. Don't you dare do this. Don't you do this to me. Really? As a mage? Is it your RPG? That's surprising. I guess, you know, then again, that might be the most interesting version of this. Of that, like, melee is, but the climbing all over people, that's the cool thing, too. We've got to get away from these guys. And Dragon's Dogma, they're actually pretty cool. Oh. Don't try to do two things at once. Clicks the button. Drives. Got it. Really skilled. Like, wow, playing Dark Souls and subscribing at the same time. Then again, of course, I'm just like running in a circle. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool, man. Hey, Mr. JRPG is about getting those W's, unlike me, who apparently wants to just injure his body over and over again. It's always PS4 time. Always. Man, I also want tax money. Now to Pinwheel, the boss that is supposed to be the easiest, but I'll probably fail on. I'm gonna put that to the test, McKing. I'm gonna put that to the test. Mr. JRPG, if you ever get that, let me know how it goes. hearing mixed reviews on how people feel about the Switch version. Hey, bad guys. Oh. Bone cub. I see him lying there. Mask of the Father. Half your table. I don't care about your research. I think I have the bonfire homeward bone out of this, don't I? No, that's not it. I should have paid attention to what I picked up. That's usually like a good way to know what you're doing. We got stuff. Right to boost bonfires even further. That's neat, but not useful. Bequeath. Large souls. I need something. Would you kindly call someone a motherfucker? Would you kindly? I think I do have to just like kind of roll up out of here, don't I? Ugh. I should have paid attention. I should have paid attention to what I picked up. Take care of that. No, I shouldn't. What if I should go to the painted world? This shape here? I don't know. It looks like something. The circle. It's not the dark side or anything. No, I don't think so. Do you know, cool man? I wonder if what it would look like if they were able to like drain the water out of there. Okay. So I guess I do have to like teleport back. Oh, you're specifically about the eyes and the inside. Like crop circles, sky. Kind of does look like that. Of course not. Repair my stuff, boy. So I killed Pinwheel, but what? I feel like I'm forgetting something now. Killed Pinwheel. I know I have to keep going to get Nito, but is the next thing. I don't even care about that. My life is that. What if I just run the exact same place that I went to kill Pinwheel? But I'll somehow have a different result. Oh! Oh! Move. Move. I can't believe I'm like actually drawing a blank on this particular part. Like, I just don't remember what you do after you kill Pinwheel to get to Nito. Yeah, I think that's kind of like, you know, some... Ooh. I'm looking forward to looking at your, checking out your YouTube there. Cool name. Oh, now you tell me, King. Worst possible scenario to fall down that way. Now you tell me, McKing. Oh, they're still here. They're back. So what's up? We're back. We're still here. Oh, hey, what? You forgot about me? I'm here. Hi. Oh, you. No, it's fine. Totally messing with you. I mean, I was, but I mean, you know, not your responsibility to solve my dumb video game problems. I just gotta get good. That's the thing I did last time. Stop. Alright, cool. Oh. Part of the way through, you had to just realize that that's what was going to happen. Yeah, and actually, weirdly enough, as far as Pinwheel goes, I recently looked at one of the lore videos, and a lot of it comes back to do with these masks that they're wearing. Like some of the meaning behind it. Where's my mask? You look so creepy, mask. Yeah. Yeah, I think, of course, Vadi Vidya has like a lot of those horror videos, and I believe I watched one of his when he goes into detail about Pinwheel and the research that he was conducting. One of the three masks of the Pinwheel, the necromancer who stole the power of the grave lord and reigns over the catacombs. This mask belonging to the valiant father slightly raises equipment load. Because he's carrying a burden. Or some junk. But I'll leave that to a lore master. It's fine. Doesn't even hurt me anymore. To be quite honest, like I would not know how to feel if I didn't feel that stabbing. Yeah, that's actually the exact one I had watching the King. It was a Vadi's video. Vadi's video. His videos are always really good. Okay, I feel like we've messed around enough in here. We've had a good time. It's been fun and all, but it's time to take care of this business. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there one more? There's the path that's to the direct miss, which is to the right. We don't care about that path. We think that path is dumb. Oh. I don't like that that wheel can turn. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're all good here. Hurry! Harvey, no! Man, I like Batman the Animated Series. That was such a good show. Yep, I think that's exactly it. Cool, man. According to Body's video, it's like just that, trying to resolve those things. But I watched most of it. It's been a little bit, but yeah, that sounds on point. Well, we returned here. There we go. I should have paid attention. I got it. I get it now. We're getting out of this damn hole. Shortcut ahead. I vaguely remember there being a shortcut, but I also vaguely remember dying. Poe bodies and their effect. I want to walk off the ledge. I want to walk off the ledge because I've forgotten. Chose this life. That drop reminds me of something. Is that gonna lead me to... Hi. Hey. Too soon. Okay, cool. So looping back around. That's not the shortcut I need in my life right now, but maybe somebody else does. And if you're observing this and you discover that shortcut to get back to that place, you're welcome. The lamp. Oh, you know I don't, McKing. I'm gonna white knuckle this bad boy. It's gonna be real bad. Pinwheels always steal power. Cause And it turned out great, McKang, as you can see. It's a big pinwheel. That pinwheel's dead, though. Killed by 3 strikes of my blade. I feel it. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I made aroused by that strike. Thank you. Oh man, and I hate doing this because I know there's got to be a shorter path to do the thing I'm doing. But as is life, it's absorbed the hits. And I probably should rekindle that bonfire too. I mean, in retrospect. Past Mr. Cunningham should definitely do that. Current Mr. Cunningham is going to act like it doesn't need to be done. Probably just end up trying to run by the rolling skeleton wheels again till death. Classic moves. Sometimes you make a mistake and you can see it. You see it happening. Isn't that plunging attack was like, huh, you really made a mistake there, bud. Made a mistake, Mr. Cunningham. Back to life. It's evanescence the situation. Oh, well, I'm here. Go on, dunk on my head, dude. I'm telling you. least this run wasn't for nothing. But I couldn't be bothered. Hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Maybe you'll feel it. You'll feel the drive to do it soon. See, McCang? Huh? I never remember. It's probably at the bottom of the, yeah. It was all intentional. I definitely remember that this was here, and that's why I went down here. Wink. Pro streamer. 10 out of 10, fantastic streamer. Definitely remember where the lantern was. Wasn't playing on running in the dark the whole time. Wink. There's like 6 of these boys down here is what I'm mathing it out to be. Yeah, the weird guys that like are in that dark zone. Yeah, I think that is true. Remember that time I fell down because I tried to kill those guys and then they killed me all in one go? That was neat. Maybe I can kindle myself or reverse hollow and get ganked by people that watch the stream. And then I can like rekindle again, can I? No. Is that what that was? Well, we'll wait to find out. Yes, sir. Ooh. Guess what? This time. Winning run. But no arousal. Yay. Boy, that dude really made a power move, didn't he? Oh, neat. Death right here. You know what? No. Wait, sit over the brick. Let's see, so... probably make that jump. Oops. That skull totally helped me. Awesome. That skull totally like guided me on path. Thank you, Mr. Skull. That's awesome. That shouldn't have happened. The skull just like he's like, hey, Mr. Cunningham, I know you've had a hard go of it. I got you. Just guide you back onto the course that you need to follow. Oh my gosh. I don't trust myself to remember how to attack down. I think it's down kick. Nope. Can't trust myself to do it. I started falling and I lost my attack animation. Like an EX cancel or something. Leave it to me to find something just wrong. Gulp. Okay. So we got a lot of problems here. There's no way a firebomb is going to work. It's too much underneath me. Even I knew that. It's going to be a problem. Yeah. By going to the right instead of over the bridge by the bonfire. Okay. I'll try that when I inevitably die again. But thanks for that, McKing. Pro tips, pro strats. I knew that was too soon. I knew that in my heart. I knew that was too far. Now, okay, that was the right one. That was the right distance. How many of you are there? Want all of you dead? Swing. Don't you do it. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, there has to be some sort of shortcut. They're not gonna do me like this. Not my precious souls. Still a pro. The water sounds in here are so serene. Nice. What is that thing you have to do with these? I think I have to left-hand it. That's what it is. Oops. Nope. Everything I did was wrong. It's like everything I did was wrong. What soul did Nito get? Well, we're gonna find out. Because hopefully we're gonna take that boy down here. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would think too. He does definitely do that. But doesn't, I don't remember which one. I don't think Manus gets anything else specific, but I think Manus's character was pretty interesting from my understanding. Tomb of the, oh hi. Alright, cool. Artorias. Yeah, there's a lot of cool lore in this game that you just would never pick up if you didn't read stuff or have somebody else to do it for you and explain. Yeah, these guys are problems, if I remember correctly. I got legitimately scared just now that I just got spooked by those rolling bones. Oh, there's a... Probably could just... No, I probably should play it safe. Yeah, I think so. Thanks, yeah, Mr. JRPG. Make King reminded me of it, and I got lucky finding it. I definitely did not remember. I forgot that's not a shield. Hey, buddy. Well, that's a future me problem, isn't it? How many large souls I have? I should probably use those at some point. Hi. Fruits. There we go. Hey, those boys are fine. Yeah, this lantern does make it a lot easier. I would have had a really hard time without it. Slide. Oh. It's Patches. For 2 hours. I also have the uptime command too. I got some modern technology around here. Little. What's up? You. And yo, would be nice as a bonfire. That'd be real cool. We done did it, guys. We done did it. Got to that bonfire, raised that roof up. We got there. We did it. I vaguely remembered. But I knew that Patches was a real problem. Okay, so we did that. That's an exciting thing. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's go interact with Patches so he can kick us in a hole. Or should I just kill him? Should I just kill Patches? Do I got any input? I'm gonna kill this dude outright or wait for him to betray me. Do it. Well, sir, I want to preempt this problem that you're gonna cause me. You're not my friend, buddy. Oops. That was a joke try. Okay, you're not a friend, buddy. Let's rewind it. Act like I said this the first time.
Curses! What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
Well, if that's curses, how in the... What did I do?
Thanks. You're not my friend, buddy. You're not my buddy guy. But there is treasure down there. What did I do? Why did that? What? He's not a huge fan of me anymore. What's up, Bone Man? Nope. I was pretty lucky. Wow, have you struck me for the 7th time? What? Huh? What? What is this? Awoken? Oh wait, Awoken's Dragon's Dogma. You're Awoken in Dragon's Dogma, right? The one true Awoken, awakened. I don't hear footsteps. Weird. Stop blocking. What? Oh, fine. Yoink and sploink. I hear you shooting. Hey. It's a good thing we're near a bonfire. Huh. Didn't die. When I uttered the phrase, didn't die, I knew then I was gonna die. That's alright, that's how life goes sometimes, man. Yeah, it's a good thing I'm in this very safe spot in the bottom of this catacomb where no necromancy has taken place. Definitely safe here. This is one of those Ronald McDonald safe places. I really hate you, Bowman. Oh, you're who I was looking for. I hear you hard breathing, Bone Man. There's two of you. But they can like perfectly see you. They've been hanging out in the dark for a long time, so. What's up, dude? They like breathe like dogs. There you go. Rest in peace. I hear another one. It's a soul of a brave warrior, probably one of the other ones that Patch just kicked down there, huh? Yeah. Like there's a... I'm shifting between the lantern and the shield. Because this wouldn't be hard enough if there was light. Yes. So we're creeping back up. This is probably the area where I would have fallen if I had stayed with our buddy. Yeah. Round and round we go. I hear one moving around. Where are you, Skullman? Skullomania. Oh, you're Bone Vision? Bone Ray Vision? Boner Vision? I got that bone vision, dog. You got bones? Mm. Hey. Hey. Up here a little bit. Let me throw this at you. Whoa! I'll tell you right now, I got legitimately shook just now. I jumped a little bit. That reaction was instantaneous. I don't know why I thought I could beat that due to the draw. In the butt. That's not the way we go. What do we got? Yeah, all right. That was a whole thing. That was a series of events. Reverse hollow. What it means is that, yeah, it's like a checkpoint and you get, you know, refresh all of your health items and stuff like that. So, and effectively a save. But this game is one of those ones that are like constantly saving, so. In this point of the game, what it means for me is that I can teleport as well. Because I got this special item after killing some particularly nasty foes. Instead of wasting these, I should probably pop like a big boy soul or a moderate boy soul. And then level. I mean, you'd think, right? Like, I would just carry some flint and, you know, kindling, and then we'd be good to go, but that's 1, 4, here we go. So Dex is gonna be the way to go for a little bit. Hi. It's me again. Yeah, you gotta get it all going, or else I won't be able to swing this sword like once. And my guy's gonna have heat exhaustion. His body like spontaneously exploded to death. So, is the key to just kind of fall off? That looks like. What's up, Dogfather? I knew them. Nope. I got this. So, this is worth it now. Yeah, pretty much fail. Like that's kind of how you roll. Like you might identify the weapon that you want to roll with, and you'll build your character around the ability to utilize it. Because your starting stats, like my starting stats with this guy, wasn't strong enough to carry this sword with 2 hands or with 1 hand. So I did, you know, build up the strength to the point that the appropriate stats are available for me to wield it like a madman. You have to be pretty deliberate with that stuff. And then you reinforce the weapons, like, you know, improve them in such a way that you're able to get the most utilization out of it. The game is nothing if not considerate. Considered, I guess. It's like the opposite of FOMO. Like, you really can't fear missing out on something because, you know, you're going to invest a lot in one course of action. Oh, thank you for the host, the ZB. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And, yeah, thoughtful about mechanics, for sure. But I think that's what's, you know, that's what makes it Dark Souls, you know, like, the consideration for the mechanics and the deliberacy of every action that you end up having to take is... Ew. But thanks to the ZB. Again, I really appreciate that, host. Ew. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Oh, thanks. That's exactly how I like to meet people. Thanks. Thanks for doing that. Let's go. Hello, the ZB. How are you doing today? Thank you for the host. I really appreciate that. Were you streaming? Were you doing something? Hanging out with friends? What if I didn't have an arrow stuck in my body anymore? That's a beautiful sword. Oops. I think it's a Diet Coke break time. The Sprint stream is brought to you by... not by Coke, that's right. Chessie. Chess is your anti-drug. Oh, this avatar is my avatar right now on Twitch. You mean my like my PlayStation avatar? Must be. All right, Vale, you enjoy pet time or PPT, pet playtime. She was talking about the bodily fluid she found dried on the side of her face. Well, Chess, that's a way to start a conversation. Enjoy that Lark Vale. What is my PSN avatar? Oh, I forgot about these little babies. Get out of here, babies. I'm about to die from some babies. Oh. Oh. Let's try this again. It's baby abuse. Gotta destroy these babies. All I do is kill kids. Just kidding. Boy, that came out real dark. Didn't mean for that to go that route. Sky, have you been playing anything still? Have you been enjoying your morning? Afternoon? Afternoon. How's Canada? Guess that should be... How's Canada with Sky Knight? A new segment of my streams. This game is the worst. this part of it, the outside section of the catacombs are pretty exciting, generally speaking, but once you get down to these caves, everything just gets dark and kind of samey. Something bad happens here. I can't remember what. Oh, well, I guess the bad thing was that nothing happened. That's life. That's almost Fresh Guy. The first one, I didn't get a chance to listen to the second one yet. Oh yeah, I really dug the first one. Cacao. And cacao. Really? You're that good? That close? You're like 8 feet tall. You kind of just dunked on me like that. Really hurt my heart. Yeah. What? That's how I feel about y'all. Now where are all those little babies coming from? Hey, little baby. Little baby's a rapper. I know that. I'm down with the youth. If there's one thing I know, it's youth. And I know little baby's a rapper. Get out of here, little baby. Well, I think you should start Ni no Kuni 2. I think that you'll play Ni no Kuni 2 and you'll be able to take breaks with Bloodborne. Be able to cut it up a bit. Because Ni no Kuni is a very long game from my understanding. Nope. Oh, come on. Good for me, babies. No. Roll. Swing and a miss. That's how you do it. Soul of a hero. I got that. Soul of a hero. Oh, hello, little thing. Oh, you son of a... You horrible. Enjoy getting dunked on, dude. Get away. Leave me. Leave me alone. I can't remember if these guys come back or not. Those pinwheels. These false pinwheels. Oh, that's what that deserves. That should be there. It totally makes sense. Let's move that. Yeah, I don't think that's where that hovering. But yeah, I think you're gonna have a good time with both. The little bit of Ni no Kuni 2 I played, I really liked a lot. Let's just triple check over here. Backwards. Oh man. That's a look. That's a lot of look. I think that when we drop down here, well, oops. Here it comes. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I totally don't remember this fight at all, so this is already a problem. This ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. They have to have some PS3 controls available, though. Hi. Here's some extra heat-seeking skeleton boys. Oops. Oh, and yeah, making that didn't go as planned. But yeah, you're saying in Bloodborne, guy? Or are you talking about Nino Kuni? I think you gotta be talking about Bloodborne. Oh, in DS1? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Can I just do this? Nope. Oh, my favorite one. That's a tough question. I guess. I mean, of course, if we're talking about purely like Souls, it's gonna be a tough between this and Dark Souls 3. I don't account Dark Souls 2 at all. The Assassin OG. This is Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls remastered. I can't get away with shortcutting this too easily. A breather. Hi. Just fight this dude. Get out of my face, dude. Can't do that. I can't do the next thing I want to do. Let's fall off a different cliff. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 was just weird. The way they did some things differently. I didn't like the parry mechanic. Didn't like what they did with that. It was just a weird. Assassin, that is perfectly understandable. That's like the first entire year of my experience with Dark Souls is just like, hey, what am I doing? What's humanity? What is this? What is that? Like, it's a lot. Actually, I really didn't even figure it out until I started watching other people play the game. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is probably the best place to start. Oh, McKing. You know, I've never played Demon Souls. I own it, and I have a means to stream a PS3. I wonder if I should do Demon Souls at some point. Probably not directly after this, of course, but at some point. Oh, you're dead. Still wonder if I should do Sekiro on Saturdays or Fridays. I could do Resident Evil on Friday. That seems appropriate, but yeah. I like the idea of Demon Souls, but I don't know anything about it. Like, that's like a legit blind playthrough. I've not touched that game at all. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Like I said, I own it, I have it available to me, I just haven't, put it in. Well, you know what, though? I will say about Neo, I found that game harder than most everything. Oh yeah, McKing, I'll do that. I mean, if people want to watch it, I've always concerned that, like, I'm so new at it that it would be pretty much unwatchable for anyone. But yeah, I've not touched the game at all, so that's definitely something I'll do then. Put it on my tab. I'm not gonna move. Okay, so I think I remember correctly the way so the screams, that's the thing I'm listening for. There we go. Let's keep moving. Oh, come on. So I can't run through it either. Oh, the chick gotta dodge. Well, that's neat. That was fun. But I mean, I think Neo has like some interesting challenges to it, like the way that it does the stamina and the way, like, you can kind of press that button and hit that stamina. I mean, I think that it does some pretty neat stuff that kind of... That's a little different than what you get from Souls. I mean, it's Souls clone-ish, yeah. But I don't know. I think that's a little unfair to the game. It's not bad. It's definitely playable. Yeah, I think you might be onto the right thing, McKing, because, like, really, it's just a matter of getting him down fast enough and getting those big boys out of the way. Unless I'm gonna go and actually kill them in like a long-term kind of way. I don't think it does. Does it? No, I don't think it does. I think it has like a lot of skins though, so that's neat. Yeah, I didn't think you can kill him, but just don't aggro them. Oh, yeah, let me just do that, McKing. Move. This is what Dark Souls is all about. Pro tip, don't aggro the skeletons. Also, if you do, don't get hit by them. The king sits at the table, spins the chair around, sits at it backwards, spins his hat backwards, and says, "Hey, I know you were thinking about aggroing those skeletons. Don't do it. They seem fun. They seem great. Don't do it. What you want to do is avoid the skeletons while we're talking. Don't get hit by them. Then I think you're gonna have a great time. Have a great time in high school. Okay, so that's the timing on that. Oh, perfect. That swing was like the best way to start a fight. Don't scream. Keep it moving. Core of the biggest skeleton, help me. I really didn't want to get hit by every one of those attacks just now. Oh no, that's not where I want to be at all. I feel like these particular enemies have like even better the ability to alluring skulls. I should probably use one of those. Uh-oh. Actually, that's a good thing for me, isn't it? What's it gonna do with that hand? Keep it moving. Keep it safe. I think that's fair. I think that, of course, like the combat is more intense in Neo, but still quite good. Nope. Not today. I can't believe I ran into that. Don't echo the skeletons. We've been through this. I sat down with you. We sat at the table. Look at that. Boss death. Rest in pieces. Why does that remind me of, gosh. What's his name, the wrestler? We did it. We did it. We killed Nito. Another boss soul down. And now I think this time we can actually leave. Back to a bonfire. The Undertaker, that's it. That's what I was looking for. The Taker. Oh yeah, I got the broken pendant. Let's see, that means I need to go to... It's like out... The one. I'll probably start from Firelink and see if I can remember. Sunlight Altar, which one is that? Iron Reaver, Soul Stealer. Actually, it's kind of, this is NG plus, NG plus. This isn't where I need to be. Chamber of the Princess, no. Guess the fastest way to get where I want to go would be to Firelink, then use the elevator, I think. Do it, And I gotta watch JoJo today. Today is gonna be a JoJo day. We're getting bizarre. That adventure's gonna get real bizarre. JoJo is indeed bizarre. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But it's so cool. It's cool, man. While we're here.
No, it can't.
I missed the thing with him, but I just know he's a bad guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I got the peculiar doll as well. I wonder if I should just go to the painted world. That's one of them, right? Is the painted world like after the DLC? Like in progression, I wonder? I don't recall. Well, if we do DLC, there's no chance we're going to finish this today. Which is fine. When does Sekiro come out? Is it Friday? Next Friday? Let's use up some of these items, get another level before I waste these souls. Still good. After the bed of chaos. That makes sense. Next Friday, Sky. You know what that means? I'm probably gonna play it Friday and Saturday then. And then never play Bioshock again. What if you think anybody would notice if I just didn't play Bioshock at all anymore? McKing, I'm from Florida in the United States of America. United States of America. It's super alright here, but sometimes pretty bad, but okay. Let's see. Oh, I want to get to the daughter of Chaos. What about you, McKing? Sky, you know, I remember that game being real fun. But I mean, I'm pretty close to the end at this point, so I guess I could just stick it through. I remember it being much more exciting than it is. Now it's just like a bunch of audio logs talking all over top of each other. Oh yeah, I think the last thing I heard is what you mentioned to me about the voices and how it might not get a US release. I haven't heard anything else about it since then. I've heard so such, okay. Happiest people, friendliest people. You're a friendly person. I'm down. I want to go to Denmark. I mean, I will say though, generally speaking, in streaming, and this is gonna sound bad for a lot of people, but it's fine because it's true. Like people from that are from countries that are not America tend to be nicer. That's where Sky's from, Camarocho. Let's see if this goes better, because it went pretty poorly earlier in the stream. We're happy because of our welfare system. Yeah, come this way, buddy. Sky, you know, I have a long-term fear of that. Well, when you feel that you are so strong with the two-hand that you two-hand yourself right off the cliff. That's just life. Life is about that. Man, I don't know, Sky, like, that Kingdom Hearts just looms over my life. And some flying around above me. And me trying to float around using some flying ability that I remember having in the first Kingdom Hearts. Just being like, I hate this. I can't beat this dude. And at the time I had this big ol' afro as well. There was like, whew. Oh, no worries, Mr. JRPG. You don't have to worry about anything. You can come here and hang out and never say a word. It's all good. And, no, it was not. For last year, I know you, I think I mentioned last night that, that you were concerned about offending her. Okay, sir. So he hits you with a thing. Got it. Definitely should have remembered that. What are you gonna do? I still will never remember that he hits. Like. You should have seen how many times I swore that stream. Sky. Punch. Hello. How are you doing, my dear friend? Good morning. Yeah, it's still morning. I feel like I've been streaming a long time, but it's only been about 3 hours, 2:45. How's it going, Punch? How are you doing this morning? What's new? But yeah, Sky. Yeah, you might want to control that that rage. Kingdom Hearts can be a frustrating series. And not too late, Punch. Well, I guess what? You guys are an hour ahead of me? I can't remember. I know there's like some, you guys are, like you're not at Eastern time, I don't think. Are you? No. Yes? Don't you dare do that thing I don't want you to do. Don't you dare. Come right here and fight me. Don't do it again. Yeah, come here, buddy. This dude. Of course, I had to miss the last dodge. Please stop flamming my buttocks. It really took me a minute to get the timing on that dodge on this boy. Cool out. Hey man, if I was made of lava, I would be pretty upset by getting my spikes spiked too. Anything else all the way over here? I think I had that outfit. Really dig the Wanderer's coat. Got a garb looks kind of cool. I really haven't gotten that much stuff. Nah, I'll just stick with the Wanderer's look. Got a nice little hoodie. More to cover the face. Let's just do this possible way. So, hey Punch, what are you up to today? What you gonna do? Gonna stream today? Huh? Maybe a game that starts with an X? Ends with an NO gears? Oh, Alundra, the self-harm continues. The zombie sky. Should have seen how many times I swore that stream. Could it be a night? Okay, so that looks like not the place I want to go. Oh, did you resolve? I think you were stuck on something the last time I saw you playing it. That last week. I wonder if you had sorted that problem out. It was a very esoteric puzzle that you're working on. I believe you, Sky. I believe you. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I had attacked you and said that you had ended on a loss. Answer is absolutely, Sky. Juiced. The juice is loose. I'm with Punch. I'm actually pretty biased when it comes to Xenogears as well. Got a combination of things I really like. We are. Smooth move, dude. Swing. I looked at chat for like 1 second. That dude was right in my face. That's kind of part of the reason why I'm hesitant to do Resident Evil 4. Because there's some parts in that, from like the playthroughs that I've seen, that look super frustrating. Like, I'm like, But I mean, I'm definitely here for like Resi 5 and Resi 6 because they're just like combat fighting Fighting games, basically. I guess I could have just run by those guys, huh? You live, you learn, and you get puffs. No, I know what you're gonna do. I mean, with Resi 4, it kind of has me tank controls because it has that over-the-shoulder-ish view, right? You know what game I really want to kind of come back to is a God Hand. I'd have to start it over again at this point. God Hand is an interesting game. I've God Eater 1 and 2. Played 1 more than I played 2. And I know 3 came out, but I wanted to make sure I was going to be interested enough to play it. So I went back and started playing 2 and fell off of it. So it was probably a sign that I didn't need to buy 3. That's just that old man in me like, hey, take a knee, champ. This ain't the one, chief. 3. Let's take 3. Little pot man. I'll end up hating it. Why do you have to do that to yourself, Sky? There's no reason to play the mobile Kingdom Hearts. Don't do it to yourself. Hi. I'm also seeing you, buddy. I deserve to die. After he did that spin move on me, like... Now the meatball dance. I think punches onto it. That sounds biologically accurate. I might just go to GameStop today. Got some new games. I see my goal. Out of my way, pimpin'. That's pretty bad. Talk about a boss I didn't remember existed. I'm gonna die right here because you're gonna think that AoE is. No, I didn't die. Nick. How's it going? Here we go. Let's get some space here. Alrighty. Come on. Many moons ago, Nick. Many moons. But, so not necessarily blind, and definitely not first, but it could very well be in many spots. I'm doing really well today, Nick. Just beating up on this boss I forgot existed. Oops. It really feels bad whenever you just whiff with this Y. Well, what is good is this music? Oops. Die. And I really love accepting hugs from people named Demon Fire Sage. Like, hey buddy, let me just get in there. Let me get in there with you, buddy. Hey, let me hug it out with you. It's your boy, the Demon Fire Sage. Just here to help. There's something this way that there's death? Like death. Oh, absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. We're gonna get into that next Friday when it comes out. It's pretty exciting. What about you, Nick? Are you gonna be playing that? Are you in? It seems like you have to be in guns of games. That's that door that's important. You might know Dante. Yeah, I'm extremely hyped up about it, Nick. It just seems like a neat way they're gonna approach it. Mixing a stealth assassin with a dark soul. Yeah, I'm definitely here for the millions of little legs. That's how they're moving. You know what? That's actually wrong. They're levitating. Look at that. They're definitely levitating, so that's just magic. The cave centipede. Give me your stuff. Oh, he has the soul of a brave warrior. Well, I got the soul of a brave warrior right here in my chest. Also, I forget. Oh, this is what teleports you back all the way up to what's her name's place, doesn't it? Yeah. What a delightful treat. What a delightful treat. Boys are supposed to be boys in boys' hearts. I mean, sometimes a boy can be a boy in another boy's heart. In the case of Sora and Roxas, where he's just a boy inside of his other boy. There's two boys inside of each other. And that's nothing wrong with that. Level up. Level up 5 points on the right hand weapon. I'll accept it. Gross. Ugh. See, if you have to make the distinction of, it's not exactly in his heart. He's made from his heart. Well, say no more then, Sky. I absolutely understand now. Oh, Nick, sorry, I didn't notice you follow. Thank you, I appreciate it. You have joined the friendship train. Yes, passenger. Destination chill zone. Destination chill. I'm the conductor. Chill zone. Friendship. Sekiro's gonna be awesome. Hopefully. Kuro gets it. Kuro's been on the train for a while. Alright. Long story short, when someone with a strong heart has become a heartless, a nobody is born. There it is. Nick's aboard. There's some refreshments in the cart coming up around. I should do more train travel before I make these jokes. So in Kingdom Hearts, when Sora Sora a keyblade in his chest, it created Roxas. Because when he did that, it made something. Here's the problem with the short story of it. You said, long story short, when someone with a strong heart becomes a heartless. What is that? What is that? We have to break that down. Become a heartless by dying? A peculiarly placed bonfire, but I guess in case you didn't have an elevator, maybe that makes sense. A new passenger. Person without soul equals heartless. Wouldn't that be soulless? Or does the person also not have a heart if they also don't have a soul? While we're at it, which came first, chicken or the egg? Yeah. So you become a heartless by losing your heart. You can die. You can take it out yourself or whatever. Okay. Is this the... Or you become a Yakuza. No, that's a crossover I'm definitely here for. Definitely here for that crossover. Also, I don't remember how to do this fight, so... Gonna be bad. With a French toast. You know there's a Yakuza, the zombie game? The Yakuza, like, the zombie. Yeah, I mean, that seems like the right... Oh, and Yakuza 0 is so good, Mr. JRPG. That's a fun game. Dead Souls, that's it. I should have known Juiced would know. Oh! Aha! Thought I was gonna fall off the ledge, didn't you? You fool! You did the right thing, Juiced. If I move this way. Nope. Nope. Okay, Lister here. Well, too close to do anything with. This camera's really doing me a lot of favors here. Oh, I guess I got caught. Hey. Buddy? Where'd he go? Oops. He glitched. Well, you know. Yeah, it looks like he had a unfortunate incident. It just fell right through the world. I know, right? The game just wants me to win. Just like, okay, well. Just like, so weird. Yeah, the skull jumping where it helped me, guided me onto the course. The skull wanted me to win. I can respect that. This guy just, he had unfortunate turn of events, but that whole camera angle was just bad.
Why?
He did.
Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why?
It's a good spot to be.
Why? After all...
I don't remember any of the side stories in this game. It's unfortunate. I know there's some good stuff. I have talked to... What's his face? You know, Punch, I think he might actually be looking for the sun. I equipped the ring sky. So I can run on lava now. Like a true boss. Because that's what everybody wants to do. Be able to run on the lava. Three, 0. That sound effect too is just really, really bad. Exactly. Like, let me get some classic foot burns. This whole area is so odd. Thanks, Mr. JRPG. I appreciate that. I was hoping somebody would clip it because I'm like, that seems odd. Even all the preceding moments to it when the camera angles were just going. We're having a bad time. Take your pants off, take your shoes off. We're going in. Boy, those guys are not attractive. I don't want to make like a value judgment on just based on looks, but those guys are not handsome. Yeah, that's definitely backwards. Yeah, the bed of chaos is so weird. I don't enjoy that one at all, and I definitely don't remember the gimmick. I know you have to like go into its chest and beat up its chest hole or something. Yeah, you know, and honestly, I do think that helps replayability. But I will say in Bloodborne's defense, they have the trick weapons, which kind of, you can go either way with those. That's still pretty neat either way. So really, they got like 2 for every one. Because you could totally play through the entire game without transforming your weapon. The sound effect. That was like the thing when before when the previews were coming out, I was so excited about that. I thought that was just the coolest looking thing. And you know what? It still is. It's still real cool. This is definitely moving. Fine. Doesn't have to make sense. Uh-oh. Better safe than sorry. Soul of a great hero. Let's see. Oh, come on. Be a dude. Be my guy. Don't be a bad guy. Be a good guy. Zax. Really wish that Final Fantasy VII had just been about Zack. I mean, it was and it wasn't. But that's my thoughts. So, CC Chrono Cross, or yeah, maybe Command and Conquer. I guess you'd probably say C and C for that. What is the path? Crisis Core. I don't think anybody played Crisis Core ever. Was that the mobile game? Was that Crisis Core a mobile game? I remember thinking about Chaos Zero something Zero ZC. I don't know. Like all my memories are muddling together. Oops. I think I need to go through there. It was a joke, Sky. I was implying that the games are not well received. Was that during like what was that? What was the Cerberus, the Dirge of the Cerberus? Is that the name of one of those games? Like during that era, and I think Urgies came out around that time. Like on PS2, fighting game with the Final Fantasy characters. Yeah, the Vincent game was the Dirge of the Cerberus, right? I don't know how I really never managed to get into any of those games. I don't think they're probably bad. I just never. Surge of the Cerberus. Dirge of the Cerberus. It's a Cerberus. There's definitely a Cerberus there. It was like an action game, right? Pretty bad. I'm glad I have you guys around to like tell me, hey, this isn't it. This ain't it, buddy. This ain't it, champ. I did order, I think I mentioned this, I ordered a Sakura Wars for the PS2. I think that's like the only one that was translated into English. So depending on how that is, it's like apparently a mix of like mech game and dating simulator. Half of that I like a lot. The other half I have concerns about. You probably know which is which. Speaking of something I feel like Punch would know, when people say like Gundam, right, and they might mention like OG Gundam, like the original Gundam, what's the first, like, what's the real first Gundam? What's the one that started it all? person shooter. Yeah, that's a bad look. Because I guess Vincent did have guns. Yeah, Gundam Wing, I think, was pretty far along, though. Nope. Backwards. Maybe it's like Gundam... something... Ah, which Gundam was it? I don't think that was the first one. I think that was like a... I think that was a later one. I mean, that's the first one I watched. Mobile Suit Gundam. There you go. That helps. That's it. Okay, so that's where I'll start. After JoJo, I'm going to go straight to Mobile Suit Gundam. I mean, in a way, in this game, they're training you that you're going to have to be breaking down things that look like those tree branches. So maybe that's like giving you a hint. Hey, there's also going to be a bed of chaos that you may want to treat similarly. I, weirdly enough, have one of the fighting games of Saint Seiya, like in that style, that Bandai Namco style. I have no idea what Saint Seiya is, though. Is it good, worth watching? Guilty Crown. I'm unfamiliar with that. I'm like so not skilled with anime. But I say that J-Stars, which I didn't like. Really wish I hadn't fallen off that. Really, really wish I hadn't fallen off that. I need to stop trying to do like custom moves here and but I mean, there's a lot in OST, but I can alternate. I'll switch it around. Yeah, but I mean, what about the story? What about the context of the music? What is a guilty crown? Let's try this one more time. This time, let's pay attention to the road we're following. This is neat. This is what I wanted to... This is what I wanted. I don't even know what that is. This is horrible. This is horrible looking. That looks like, yeah, it really does. It's like, oh yeah, you're definitely gonna die like this. Approaching from above does not appear to be the move. I've also never seen this in any of the time I've ever played this game. I've never fallen down there. I guess I'm just gonna walk away. Nope. You go this way? Oh, thank goodness. I don't care how much stuff is in there. That place looks terrible. I'm not going into those dudes' mouths. Oh, come on. End it. I'm on overdrive. You gotta get that energy right. I think if I was like a flesh man right now, that I would be able to. I would be getting invaded by a NPC somewhere in around here in this area, maybe a little earlier. Oops. The breathing makes it more realistic? Oops. The breathing makes it more realistic, though. You know? That's how people do, right? Oh. I touched so many bonfires yet. I used none of them. Now, what we're going to do on this particular time through this is we're going to actually just get through it. Good luck when you're in space. Well, I don't think that JoJo's going to go to space. I say that, and even as I say that and those words leave my lips, I think JoJo probably does go to space. Wouldn't put a limitation on what JoJo can do. He'll find a way. Somebody's taking JoJo to space. Slash fiction. Don't worry about me. Told you not to worry about me. Told you not to worry about me. I die right here. I shouldn't have taken a shortcut. This game is purely anti-shortcut. I mean, unless it's explicitly a shortcut. You know what I gotta say? This game is not anti-shortcut. I take back what I said. This game loves shortcuts. I just gotta get good. It was close. Lost Izalith. Man. So Kuro, is it a relief that you got your job situation settled? I don't know how you didn't seem like super worried about it. Says fact sponge. So there's that path where that led me to death, and that wasn't optimal. Ah, that's good then, Kuro. That's really good. It's cool, like, you know, being able to interact with you as you go through these significant changes in your life. It's pretty cool. I don't like the way those guys are walking around. No, I don't like that at all. I don't want to jump off, but I'm going to jump off. So I want to be over there. Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right? So... Oops. Oh, we're going straight back to... We're straight back to Trails of the Sky on Wednesday. As we're moving Shining Resonance Refrain back to onto Mondays. Because if I'm gonna skip, it's gonna be a Monday, and we can definitely, we can definitely afford to. Nobody's really passionate about Shining Resonance Refrain. Let's hit Saturdays. See, the thing with that is, like, I don't know if I can, like, maintain for 4 hours of tits. That's a lot of that, and that's like mentally taxing in a way that none of these games really are. Yeah, that's the thing though. Saturday, because it had to be Sekiro, because it's going to be another one of these games. Mr. JRPG, do not encourage this. But yes, we are talking about tits in here. Tits, man. Oh. Just give me that outfit. There's no catalyst. Oh, punch. I'm not a child-friendly man, apparently. You know who's not child-friendly? This man. Those are the things that are like the water down there, or in that, yeah, that area. I have to hit this again. I didn't think I got it. See, and I wonder why Interceptor doesn't come around anymore. 4 hours of tits. Let's see if I can remember the move for this. Escape, 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 escape. You know what, Core, honestly, it probably just is in context. All this is, it's fine. Okay, so he does stuff. I don't run in yet, because he's gonna like sweep something at me. Like, need him to like nice sweeped hands there, bud. Let's hit 5 hours of tits. Crazy, man. And what is the thing that triggers him to bust up in the ground? Bust open the ground, my dude. See, the thing is, I would be more hostile towards that goof, but you totally could, Kuro. Totally could. These boys love some tits. That's what it is. Oh, neat. Trails, of course. Thanks, Mick King. Get out for life and remember. I was like, what is the thing that he does that makes the ground bust up? There we go. See, pro strats from Mick King coming through right when I need it. Just in time style. We got this. Kuro says back to friendly setting, then Juice comes right back in hot. Oh. Be careful. Perfect timing, Tro. Okay. Oh, stop it. Thank you for joining up. Thanks for hanging out, Tro. How are you doing today? And this is the worst boss. Hell no, I need some fresh materials. Yeah, that did suck though. No, I've played through this Dark Souls one a few times, but not like in the recent 4, 5, 6 years. So it's not a first playthrough and it's not blind, but at the same time, periodically I completely forget everything that I ever did in this game, so sometimes blind. Do you also play in the Soul series, Tro? I'd imagine so. Ouchies. Tronics. Oh yeah, you and me both. Definitely gonna be streaming that. That's gonna be yeah, I'm probably gonna start on Saturday. I'm sure everybody's gonna start on Friday, but it's gonna be a longer one, and I don't want to. I guess I'm gonna have to finish playing BioShock. Oh, stop! Don't do this to me, not today. Be a friend. Do you stream as well, Tro? Because if you're gonna stream, I'm just gonna steal your pro tips. There it is. Oops. I can't say oops. I definitely did it on purpose. I was starting to do it last time, and I finally just did it. What I need to do is remember where that bonfire is that I had there. Where did I put that bonfire? Oh, like a Ubisoft game, that Leap of Faith. Assassin's Creed. You know, I've owned Assassin's Creed Odyssey for quite a while, and that game, man, like, there's just too much in it. Like, well, you're in luck, Tro. Well, I love watching people die in Pit of Chaos. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take your judgment on that. Because, yeah, Origins is just like Odyssey, and they're just killing me. Like, they're just too much. So it wasn't that way. Yeah, there's a bonfire somewhere. I actually gotten it already, but I cannot remember where it is. Is it back this way? Underneath the pass, maybe. Where are you, bonfire? That's where I came down from. Not gonna be the way I need to do it. You know, it's funny that you say that, Scott, because that's really where I actually picked it up and got this negative feeling about Assassin's Creed first. Was playing Black Flag. I put in a lot of time in Black Flag, and it's just, after a while, it just felt like a whole lot of nothing. Let's just do a little bit of exploring here. Like, we're re-exploring. Just like I went and I was like, okay, well, cool. I got a boat now. And it's like, all right, I got a boat. Okay, more boating? More boats for me? Okay. Right now it is 10:42 a.m. in Florida. Sky nights in Canada, where time is different and everything's expensive. Okay, now this is where I need to pay attention. It's not there. Da, 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 da. Wish I was one of those people with like a spectacular soul memory. That'd be cool. I remember exactly where everything was. Now we're back over here. Yeah. Oh, wait. It's 11:43. Oh, what's the route to this place in the Legionary Wall? So, I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. Ugh. Zoom. Yeah, it's the warning, and also, yeah, we're in the same time. My computer, for whatever reason, hasn't updated what the with the actual time. Like back this way, Tro. Whatever, Lenslet. I didn't want you to feel bothered. Right in front across the lava. Like looking at it, I bet too. How are you doing, Lenslet? Are you feeling good? Feeling better? Left. So this way. That seems exactly true. This big pillar. It's behind it. Oh, it must be the worst trying to like convey a message to me in this game. It's behind the big pillars. Oh. Down to the right. Nope. Sip, sip, sip. Oh, that was fun. Well, you must just be the bit of chaos. Cold-blooded Lenslet. You attack me while I'm down. Been downed by this big tree man enemy. That's a dark emoji too. You know what, you guys? I think we should just beat the bit of chaos. He did. It shouldn't be too bad. This is a kind of a long run. Oh, don't even worry about it, Tro. I appreciate your, keying me in on it, for sure. Okay, by the pillar where you go up. I'm down by the pipe in the lava. Alright. Let's see if we can sort that out. I kind of want to know where this one is, like in general. So this is a good exercise. So it's like over, so I'm gonna run this way. There's a big pillar next to the little box thing. So the next pillar reach there. You are the worst. Terrible, terrible man. Okay, so we found this pillar. Okay. Little shelter. So like, Dude, that's what friendship's all about. We did it. We did it. That's what the friendship train just right here. Coming through. Thank you guys for the help. This is gonna make it a lot more straightforward to take care of that bit of chaos. While I'm here, I got all this humanity, might as well use some. I don't know why you have to be so negative. I know you're hoping the best for my victory in this game. I appreciate it. That's actually a really cool emote too, that red cat. Now, would you kindly beat Kingdom Hearts? But yeah, thank again, Mick King and Tromix for that help. Now we got 15 SSSs. You've never sulked ever. Let's live. Not in your life. Okay, so I no longer have my Kingdom Hearts 1 save. I'm just saying, back when I was like, I don't know, what must be like 16, 15, couldn't do it. Ansem was a jerk. That's a positive outlook, Tro. Thank you. Start the Kingdom Hearts 1 again. I mean, I probably would. I think Re came out on the PS4, didn't they? Like all the stuffs. I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, Kirk. This is what I was wondering about. It's Bloink. Kirk, yeah. I didn't even know ya. So, what is over here? I forgot about the whole armor breaking thing, so this is gonna be fun. Yaxio, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a pretty good weapon. It's what I used the first time I ever played through this game, so doing it for nostalgia, but that was a long time ago, so I'm still not good. How are you doing today, Yaxi? And I play Kingdom Hearts. You're not missing anything, Dro. You're not missing anything at all. Now it is time to watch me get beat by the bed of chaos. Of course, it's my pleasure. I appreciate your stopping by, Yaxie. This is how I slide. Don't cutscene me again. Let's get over. Oh. What are you doing, bed? I'm sulking now, Linslet. And they point you right in the right direction. Oh, Yaxie. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate, well, for the joining the friendship trade as a passenger. Newest passenger on board. We're on the way to chill zone. Going to the chill zone. He really should. I mean, he should regret. I mean, it's, you know, I can see what the idea was. Like, it's kind of a neat gimmick as far as there's some symbology of, like, I guess what it's supposed to represent, but it's just, it's a real dumb gimmick. Yeah, they could have definitely done more, but I forgive him for all the other cool stuff that he's done with Bloodborne and all that. I suppose we can let him go for that one. Also, my armor is like destroyed, so I'm gonna have I guess I should like change. I got plenty of clothes. I like those emotes, Linslet. But yes, Yaxio, thank you for joining along and hopping onto the friendship train. We're all having a great time here. Anya, you gotta do the... You should do... Just start Ni no Kuni 2, and I think you'll end up taking a break and doing Bloodborne. Never disappoints. Oh! Tro! Thank you for the follow. Join another friendship train. That train is here, baby. It's out here for everybody. It's got enough space. Tro had to follow. He's like, oh, this is my mana. This is my mana. I will be so happy watching Mr. Cunningham die to the bed of chaos again and again. That's a good emote too, Yax. Sky, you're already on the train. And you can't leave, so I don't... Too bad. Watching me die in hell is very entertaining, Linslet. Seems about right. That's on brand for you. One of us. That's actually the worst enemy in every game, too. When I was playing The Witcher 3, and we got through that, and that was fun and all, but the thing that killed me the most was gravity. I'll find you, Sky. I'll find you. Oh, punch. Definitely derailed. They just sweep me right off to death so quickly. we're definitely happy to have you here, Sky, hanging out. And that's not a punishment. Everybody enjoys the train. People like the train noise. It's really like listening to hear when their ticket is punched at the entryway, and the conductor pulls that thing, lets out that horn noise. Granted, it sounds more like a truck than it sounds like anything else. I'm getting way away from that hole. Step one. Oops. Sweep me, whatever you gotta do, dude. I shouldn't have healed. Well, I didn't realize I got that deep into there the first time. Those windows are bad. But I'm alive again. Mr. Cunningham, the ever-living like Mubra. Well, you're right, King. You did call it. You saw the little slip and slide just right off the edge, too. It's like, oh, hey. We're gonna be alright. Just kidding, we're not. It's gonna be bad. That took a serious L. Well, Sky, what happened is I got struck a little bit. And I fell down, and my guy had a couple extra pixels of slide. So he just decided, you know what, we're gonna take those pixels now. We're gonna slide right off if we can. Video game's like, yeah, let's go. Let's slide. Let's slip and slide it. Let's go. It's going to be incredible. But these guys are really unattractive. Gulp, 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 gulp. You know what? I recently started to play Dark Souls 3 again because I realized how rusty I was at this one. And I knew that whenever I play Dark Souls 3, I want to at least have a better memory of it than I have of this. And you can walk in Estus and use Estus at the same time in Dark Souls 3. Like, not fast, but you do a slow walk. Oh, favorite of the Soul series, Tro, or favorite all time? Because unfortunately, those two things are different. Slide, 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 slide. Ooh, all time, that's a tough one. Favorite game of all time. Dude, do the thing. So what triggers him to do that? That's what it is. And we're back to Hannah Montana. Of all time, let's start with, I have to do it by genre. I think action game, my favorite action game of all time is going to be Dark Souls. Yeah, the obvious. It's gotta be the original Dark Souls, this game. From there, if we're doing RPG, JRPG. I got a set, but what has to be top up there is gonna be, oh, actually Xenogears, weirdly enough. Xenogears. What's also got to be up there is the original Suikoden. That's got to be up there. Yeah, it turns out Shadow Hearts didn't make it. Those are dark. Some dark emotes. You got good ones. Did it? Oh. Shadow Hearts, is it Covenant that's on there? I think it's like, or like the actual PS2 Shadow Hearts. No, Tro, it's tough. What's your favorite, Tro, if you have a favorite? That's a cool streamer. I actually never played Grand G2. I want to, though. Granja. Oh. Yeah, you missed it. We just finished The Witcher 3 about like a month ago. That's a serious game. That's a lot. There's a lot of things to do in that game. One might say too many. No, but it really is if you got the time. Is he already attacking me with flames? Gonna do the hand thing. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do the hand thing first, yet I still let this happen to me. Ooh, Dead Space. I thought we were just talking about Dead Space last night, I think. That's a good one. Remember that time I got swept off by the bit of chaos again? So mean. Run into your own dead. Yeah, I did. That's true. This time we got it, though. That's absolutely false, Linslet. I'm nothing but kind. That's right, Sky. Right before I admitted to my Akiba strip playing. I'm telling you, I'm not ashamed of that. That's good mechanics. I know. You know, they also have Akiba's Beat. And that game was real bad. Akiba Strip is actually much better than the other Akiba named game, Kuro. One more again. Boy, Bed of Chaos brings all the boys to the yard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is fake step when he does the first swipe. Oh, he did that instead. That's fun. Stop it. Alright, Scott, thank you for hanging out for so long. I really appreciate it. I guy's having a real hard time stamina-ing up right now. We did it. We did it. And right on time. Yeah, first. Later, Scott. Have a safe day. Be careful. Oh, man. First try. More decks. Well, you guys, you know what it's been? It's 4 hours. So that means the stream's gotta end. So we did that today. So we played a game. I didn't do a great job, you know, but we did it. McCain, thank you so much for hanging out. Let's see who's streaming. See if we want to raid anybody. Oh, I'm never far. You gotta join up the Discord. We'll all just hang out. Citizen's streaming, like Citizen a lot. But before that, I just want to thank you guys. Thanks Tro, Yaxie, and Nickname. My boy, McKing with the bits and the follows. Thank you all for following along and hanging out today. It's been a real pleasure. I'll be back again on Monday, where we'll be playing Shining Resonance Refrain. Different kind of game. If you're here for the souls, but it's all good. And yeah, thank you guys again for following. I'm going to be playing Wednesday, Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter, so that's gonna be cool. And yeah, let me just type in the code. And but yeah,